If you're proud of the Dolphins' 5-game win streak, I want you to go ahead and like the video right now. The goal on today's show is to get to 500 likes. And to be honest, I don't know the last time a video on this channel did that. So let's get to 500 likes for 5 straight wins. So if you're proud of the Dolphins, like the vid. It's NFL Week 14, which is kind of a crazy thing to say out loud. It's amazing how quick the season has gone, and it's also pretty incredible how different this season has been for Miami. You start out 1-7, 5-game win streak, and now we're talking about the Miami Dolphins playoff chances entering the bye week. Before I break down everything and tell you how likely it is and when they win each game and if they win each game, and then basically we're going to break down the other teams that you're going to be looking at and who to root for, here's what the AFC playoff picture looks like as I make this video right now. I have to be honest with you guys because I always tell you we only have certain studio time here at Chat Sports. I am filming this before the Monday Night Football game before the Patriots and the Bills. If the Bills win this game, they are the number 1 seed in the division. The New England Patriots, then they go to the number 5 seed, right where the Buffalo Bills are sitting. So when you look here at the Dolphins schedule, you got this Week 14 bye, and basically what I'm going to be doing here on today's show is giving you the idea of essentially, let's just say the Dolphins win every single game from here on out, because if that happens, they absolutely have a shot to make the playoffs. Week 15 against the Jets, Week 16 at New Orleans, Week 17 at Tennessee, and then Week 18 versus New England. I mean, if I'm being 100% honest with you, really Week 18 is probably the only game that I'm going to say Miami won't be the favorite to win, depending on what happens here with Week 17, I guess, with Derrick Henry and whatnot. So here's going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So what exactly does that mean? It essentially means it's going to be the very, very first comment on the video. So everyone that comes across it, I want you to let me know, will the Dolphins make the playoffs? I want you to go ahead and type Y for yes, or I want you to scroll on down and type your N for no. So while you're getting hit with that YouTube ad break, let me know, scroll on down, will the Dolphins make the playoffs? As it stands right now, at a 6-7 record, the Dolphins' current playoff chances are 6%. The way that I would spin that is, well, you're saying there's a chance, because last week it was 4%. You beat the New York Giants 20-9, and now it goes up to 6. So what we're going to do here is we're going to work our way through the remainder of the Dolphins schedule, and I'm going to show you how much it goes up if the Dolphins win. Obviously, Week 14, nothing's really going to change, but if the Dolphins take care of business and they beat the New York Jets in Week 15, it goes up to 9%. I would be very shocked if Miami lost to New York. I don't care who the hell the quarterback is. I don't care what it is. I know it's a rivalry game. You should beat the New York Jets. Then, if you take care of business up against the New Orleans Saints in Week 16, you go up to a 17% chance. I don't know if it's going to be Taysom Hill. I don't know if it's going to be Trevor Siemian. All I know is this. The quarterback situation in New Orleans right now, and with all the other injuries that they got going on, Alvin Kamara, Teron Armstead, Ramczyk, I mean, it's an absolute nightmare. They just lost their top receiver, Harris. He's not going to be playing in this game. So, there's absolutely a chance that they win this game. So now let's go to Week 17, where you got the Tennessee Titans. If you beat the Titans, now you go up to a 38% chance of being able to make the playoffs. Tennessee has not looked all that great since losing Derrick Henry. We'll see how healthy A.J. Brown, Julio Jones is at this time. I haven't been impressed with Ryan Tannehill. The Titans defense has been a little bit wobbly, but I'm actually probably going to give the advantage to Miami, which then brings us to this game, Week 18 versus New England. If you beat the Patriots, then you go up to an 89% chance. And I looked at this simulator that I did all this stuff. If you win the rest of the games, it's like you're going to make the playoffs. Like I'm telling y'all right now, unless some just crazy upsets happen, because you'll see coming up here in a little bit the amount of games of teams that we need to lose that end up playing each other and how it gets a little bit complicated. But here's the Dolphins' playoff chances if they win out. At the end of the day, all you got to do is be happy about that you have the chance to make it and you control your own destiny. Now, I get it. It was a 1-7 start. It was rough, but the trend that we've been doing here on Dolphins Today has been subs for Dolphins dubs, and it's been working. The last time I checked, we were about 60 away from hitting 18,500. So if you're looking for Dolphins news, if you're looking for Dolphins rumors, free videos, more subs we get equals more vids. So go ahead, hit that big red button that says subscribe. All right, the next thing that's going to be coming up here is this. With Miami being on a Week 14 bye, who should Dolphin fans be rooting for in Week 14? Because, I get it. The Dolphins, they get a bye week, but that doesn't mean that y'all aren't going to watch football. And if you don't watch football, I just think you're a crazy human being, because there is nothing that I enjoy doing more, even on my off days. I'm like, wait a minute, I get to watch college football? Wait, I get to watch Thursday Night Football? Hell yeah, that's what's going to go down. So in terms of who are some of the teams on that Week 14 bye, you got the Dolphins, you got the Patriots, and the Indianapolis Colts. These are two teams that you're definitely going to want to keep a close eye on in terms of overall playoff picture when it comes to the end of the season. So, who should you guys be rooting for in Week 14 if you want Miami to have the best chance of making the playoffs? Vikings going up against the Steelers. The logo that you see is the team that you should be rooting for. So Thursday Night Football, Minnesota just lost to Detroit, but I've also seen the Steelers play really bad football. The Chiefs at home up against the Raiders. They're rolling. Raiders haven't been playing so well. Giants at the Chargers. We'll see what ends up happening here with the Chargers. Definitely something to watch. Keenan Allen on the COVID list. He might not be playing in this one. Lions at the Broncos. Can they win back-to-back games? I wouldn't really hold my breath, but I'm saying there's a chance. Let's go now to some other games. The Buccaneers up against the Bills. Yes, you want to actually root for Tom Brady. It might kill you, but it's what you need. 49ers at the Bengals. Jags at the Titans. And if anybody's like, oh, the Jags won't beat the Titans, Titans have already lost to the Jets, so anything's possible. And then I'm going to say the Ravens at the Browns, because Ravens 8-4, Browns sitting here at 6-6. Now, if you want to bet on any of these NFL games, all you got to do is go to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125. That's going to get you 125% deposit bonus. So if you put down $100, you're actually going to get $125 for free to bet with. If you want to bet on Miami making the playoffs, you can also go ahead and do that. The reason why we like this is because it's the best deal on the internet right now. I challenge you to find a better one. So one more time, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125 for the 125% deposit bonus. All right, let's go back to the AFC playoff picture here one more time. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run you through some games of some teams that I really just want you to pay attention to, because I want you to see that the Dolphins do have a chance to make the playoffs, because realistically, we're going to go through the Chargers, the Bengals, the Steelers, the Colts, the Raiders, the Browns, and the Broncos. I'm going to go through all their schedules, and you're going to see that there is a chance. It's weird to say, but there is actually a chance. So here's the Chargers schedule. You need the Chargers to lose at least 3 games. Again, they need to lose 3 games. You have to win out. Week 14 against the Giants, Chiefs, Texans, Broncos, Raiders. I can make an argument realistically for Chiefs, Broncos, and Raiders. Maybe they lose to the Giants, but, you need them to at least lose 3. But let's just say the Chargers, they win all of their games. Okay, it's all good. Then you go to the Bengals here. The Bengals, they need to lose at least 3 games. 49ers, never an easy game. Broncos, they've been playing better of late. The Ravens, who are they exactly? The Chiefs, the Browns. Hey, those are some pretty tough games in that mix. What about the Pittsburgh Steelers? You need the Steelers to lose at least 2 games. Why only 2? Well, they got only that tie. So again, if Miami wins out, that's the tiebreaker. At Minnesota, Tennessee, Chiefs, Browns, Ravens. These last 4 games here, they're not that easy of a slate. There's no doubt about it. All these teams could easily be in the playoffs. What about the Indianapolis Colts? Week 15 up against the Patriots. That ain't easy. Cardinals, that game's definitely not easy. Raiders, we'll see. They definitely struggle against the run. Week 18 against Jacksonville, they just beat them 31-0. But, these 2 games right here, and you need the Colts to lose at least 3. The reason why that's important is because Indianapolis already beat Miami earlier in the year, so they have the tiebreaker. So they got to lose 3 out of these next 4. What about the Raiders? The Raiders have totally fallen apart, 1-4 in the last 5 games. They got the Chiefs, Browns, Broncos, at Colts, Chargers. You need the Raiders to lose at least 3 games, because early in the season, the Raiders took care of business up against Miami 31-28 in overtime, but it's absolutely possible that the Raiders lose 3 out of their next 5. What about the Cleveland Browns? You got the Ravens, the Raiders, the Packers, Steelers, Bengals. Again, a very difficult slate of games. All these teams coming up here for Cleveland have at least 6 wins, and you need the Browns to lose 2 of them. I can almost guarantee they're going to lose 2 games. Packers and one of the mix between one of their division rivalry games. If that happens, you're in the playoffs. Broncos, last team that we're going to talk about here. Lions they should beat, and you need the Broncos to lose at least 2 games. Chargers, Chiefs, there's your 2, maybe even the Cincinnati Bengals. At the end of the day, I really believe if Miami could take care of business, they're going to be in this to the very end because you're sitting there at 6-7. You win out, you go 10-7, but I do want to show you this one more time for the simple fact that I'm going to ask you guys, who's going to be the final teams in the wild card? I think Buffalo is going to be able to figure out a way to sneak in. Maybe I'm crazy in saying that. And I believe then there's 2 spots left. 2 spots left to really figure out who's going to be able to get in. So who will be the teams to make the wild card? I want you to go ahead, let me know down in the comments section, because for me, my wild card teams are this. It's the Buffalo Bills, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Chargers. Obviously, I know you guys don't want me to say that, but my job here at Chat Sports is to be able to give you guys the truth. I don't know if Miami's going to win out. I don't know if they're going to win every game. But I also believe that the Chargers could win extra games, and I believe Cincinnati could too. What really I'm going to say is this. Miami's going to keep playing tough. They're going to keep playing tough, hard-nosed defensive football. It wouldn't surprise me if they made it all the way to Week 18 and then maybe dropped one to New England since they're playing a lot better. The bottom line, though, we got videos. We're going to keep you guys up to date with everything going on around the Dolphins. So make sure you subscribe, and who knows, you might see the Dolphins in the playoffs.